What happens when a breakout samurai game trades Tsushima's sun-drenched fields for snowstorms, vengeance, and auroras? You get Ghost of Yōtei, a standalone sequel with a new hero, a new land, and a cold-blooded hunt for the Yōtei Six that's redefining what it means to fight with honor. Welcome back to the AriBri channel, where gaming meets marketing in every frame. And before we slice into how Sony and Sucker Punch are making prestige single-player feel essential again, don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss a single drop in this pre-release series. Let's set the scene. Ghost of Yōtei dropped on October 2nd, 2025, exclusively for the PS5. Not a remake, not an expansion. A full-blown standalone sequel with its own soul. Gone is Jin Sakai. In his place, Atsu, a lone ronin driven by revenge, tasked with hunting down the mythical Yōtei Six in any order you choose, each more twisted than the last. This isn't just a samurai sandbox, it's an open-world assassination drama laced with cultural depth and atmospheric power. So what makes this game more than just Tsushima in the snow? First, the systems. You've got new weapons, Kusarigama, Odachi, Yari, even the Tanegashima flintlock, each bringing fresh combat flow. You can dual-wield, mix stealth and swordplay like never before. And the boss hunt, non-linear. Pick your path, your order, your fate. It's part samurai epic, part revenge puzzle. Second, the weather isn't just cosmetic. Snow squalls blind your vision. Auroras light up stealth routes. The environment reacts to your presence, and it all feels grounded, handcrafted, and painterly. You can literally sit by a fire and cook a rice bowl while listening to a shamisen. It's cinematic samurai escapism, elevated. Now, from a marketing perspective, Sucker Punch and Sony orchestrated this thing with quiet confidence. They revealed it at State of Play in 2024, dripping in style and restraint. No info dumps, just vibes. Then came the PlayStation blog deep dives, how they recorded sound in the wilds of Hokkaidō, how they consulted Ainu elders, how they captured the region's soul. This wasn't a lore slap, it was a love letter. When the October 2nd release date was confirmed, pre-orders dropped for Standard, Digital Deluxe, and a collector's edition complete with a hand-painted Sumi-E scroll and a snowy fox mask replica. Prestige position? Locked in. But Sony didn't stop there. Just before launch, they confirmed that Legends, the beloved co-op mode, is coming back in 2026 as a free update. That's post-launch player retention baked into the campaign. Think about it. Complete the single-player arc, and a few months later come back with your friends to face monstrous versions of the Yōtei Six in 4-player survival raids. That's smart long-tail engagement. Of course, the path wasn't without challenge. Weeks before launch, a developer's off-color joke on Blue Sky sparked controversy and even led to their removal. The sentiment flare-up threatened to derail the hype, but Sony moved quickly, addressed the issue, and pivoted the conversation back to the game's strengths: craft, respect, and vision. And it worked. Pre-orders soared, storefronts trended, and press coverage re-centered on the product itself. Now, let's talk critical reception. So far, largely glowing. Reviewers praise the game's emotional weight, its combat feel, and the stunning vistas around Mount Yōtei. Yes, some flagged familiar open-world tropes, fetch quests, side missions, but the core experience? Pure cinematic immersion, the kind of game where you pause just to take in a snowstorm. And the Legends teaser? It landed hard. The co-op crowd from Tsushima felt seen, and it proved Sony isn't just chasing trends. They're building a prestige pipeline, one that feeds solo players, co-op lovers, and photo mode junkies alike. So what's next? If Sucker Punch continues to drop director's notebooks on PlayStation Blog, showing us behind-the-scenes dev stories and concept art, the community will stay hooked. If Legends rolls out in waves, class reveals, boss trailers, community events, the hype will reignite with every beat. Throw in an Aurora-themed photo contest judged by Japanese cinematographers? That's marketing gold. But the challenge now is staying distinct. There's open-world fatigue out there. To counter that, Sony needs to lean hard into the samurai cinema identity. Less map checklists, more mood, more moment. More Mitsuo Miike meets Akira Kurosawa. So, are you ready to leave footprints in the snow, chase vengeance through blizzards, and carve your legend in a land that doesn't forgive? Tell us in the comments, who was your favorite Yōtei boss fight? Did you start with the mountaintop hermit or the aurora-wielding mystic? And are you coming back for Legends in 2026? And don't forget to hit that like button if you ever whispered for honor before unsheathing your katana. And subscribe for more cinematic breakdowns right here on the AriBri channel. See you in the snow, samurai.